these verses from Surah Al-Ma'arij, I believe, but the incredibly popular verses, you see them time and time again, describing the nature of insan. And I feel that it's so relevant considering just all the noise that is going on right now. Just flip this, yeah. Considering all the noise, it is so relevant. That A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. Allah describes the volatility of insan. That innal insana khuliqa halu'a. Allah. That insan has been created halu'a. Hala'. What is that? You know, some of the Salaf, they asked that what does this verse mean? And the answer they got was the best tafsir is done by the Quran itself. Innal insana khuliqa halu'a. إذا مسه الشر جزوعا وإذا مسه الخير منوعا. Allah. That insan, if something, some harm, massahu, touches him or her, jazua, absolutely in a state of utter anxiety. It's our fitrah. It's our fitrah, you see. We've been created this way. Allah says, Innal insana khuliqa, has been created volatile. Lu'a. إذا مسه الشر جزوعا. Excessively anxious and panicking. And وإذا مسه الخير منوعا. Allah. But when insan comes in contact with goodness, as in comes upon goodness, here it could mean more so wealth or goodness that is utility, that has utility in the world. Manu'a, he's or she is excessively preventive or preventing in sharing it with others. Ya salam. What a description of insan. Honestly, I love it. It so encapsulates insan. That innal insana khuliqa halu'a. إذا مسه الشر جزوعا وإذا مسه الخير منوعا. And the shar, the harm, comes first. Why? Because we're more likely in this world to, nowadays that things have changed, but insan with his journey or her journey of development and evolution for thousands upon thousands of years, more likely to come across harm than they are good. So begins with harm. Insan is in a state of panic. You think, well, surely when they are upon some goodness, they'll be totally awesome. No, manua. Get away, get away. Allah does say that illa al-musalli. You see, and salah here goes on to say alladhina hum fi salatihim alladhina hum ala salatihim da'imun. That those who are consistent with their salah, and I would say salah here includes salah and more. It's not just salah. it includes that. That's obviously a part of it, but it's about the connection, that devotion. دائمون والذين في أموالهم حق معلوم. People who have a known designated allotment in their right. See, في حق, not even في خيرهم, في حقهم. What is my haqq? Is my right. But in their right, which is their right, في حقهم, their right. حق معلوم. Sorry, في أموالهم, in their wealth. Sorry, I'm saying their right. في أموالهم, it is their wealth. حق معلوم. There is a known, allocated haqq. They've allocated it. للسائل والمحروم. For the one who asks, for the poor, for the deprived. Allah. See, Allah is showing us, if we just take these verses even just up to here, the antidote to what it begins with. هلع إن الإنسان خلق هلوعا. And you say, well, is there a possible antidote, a possible healing from this hala'a, volatility? Two things come to you in these verses: a devotion to God, and then giving. Allah. It's counterintuitive. You would never want to give something that is good, but you give it, and in it is hidden. It's like a cheat. Think if you were to design a computer game, and in this game you were to hide certain cheats, cheat codes. How would you hide them? You'd hide them where people least expect it, almost counterintuitively. That some of the most greatest peace, inner peace, comes from sharing the goodness that you have. It doesn't even make any sense. But that's how it's hidden. Allah. But we can take these verses just as a template for the fitrah of insan. And we can see it everywhere in the world around us. Innal insana khuliqa halu'a. إذا مسه الشر جزوعا وإذا مسه الخير منوعا. And in many ways, knowing that, it can help us be more patient as well, more understanding of the chaos we see in the world around us, because this is the volatile fitrah of insan. May Allah make things easy for us all. Ameen. Wow.